Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. There with Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. And for the Pelicans, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. McCollum is out, and it's Tice in at the center position. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Wembanyama passes to Paul. Basket good.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
Now Murray. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. McCollum dishes to Murray. Pelicans keep it alive. And the rejection by Wembanyama! To the paint. And it's Sohan missing. Vassell against Ingram. Johnson with the rebound.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Sohan, the pass.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ingram kicks to Murray. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Ingram.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Pass to Sohan. Over Williamson. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. No good off the back of the rim. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And San Antonio has possession. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Let's it go from 14. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The pass to Vassell. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. High post. It's rebounded by Tice. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Barnes, Malachi Branham, Che Jones.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Dickey defender, CJ all over his man.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans, setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. There with Murray, and it's Tice in at the 5.
CJ McCollum.
Spurs trail by 4. Passes it to Branham. On the wing, Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The 3 from Wembanyama. He can't get it to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's Jones. Here's Branham. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by McCollum. Pelicans leading by 6. Ingram outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to McCollum. Launches a 3. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Wesley. On the wing, Barnes. And here is Wesley. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
They'll be facing Steven Adams. Pelicans leading by 9. Ingram outside. Lets the 3 fly. The shot missing. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Jones, the pass to Barnes. Wants to get it to Collins and does.
Zach Collins. Assist from Harrison Barnes.
1:16 left to play here in the half. New Orleans on 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pulls up on the wing, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Spurs trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Jones. Five to shoot, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Jay Jones. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Shooting from the line has been one of the most consistent attributes of Trey Jones since entering the league.
San Antonio making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Jones against McCollum. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Robinson Earl. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. And the pass. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the fallback jumper.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
With the score,
Pelicans on top. They're up by 8.
17.
It's time now to go
The
courtside
Spurs.
as we send you over to
9.
David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Come on, New Orleans. Your
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. Spurs passing it around.
New Orleans foul. Daniel Tice. First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be
the line for
when you're
2.
shooting 84% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. New Orleans leading by 8. Murray with it. He's got 6. Murray against Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Goes to
Paul's
Devin
got his
Vassell.
second bucket of the game to go. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And here's McCollum for 3.
The third.
Rebounded by the Spurs. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. Ingram outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Spurs trail by 4. Lots of room. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Assisted.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
CJ McCollum.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Vassell. 1:02 left in the third. He doesn't hit that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. You look at the Pelicans. And checking out San Antonio.
And I think for New Orleans, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Now here's Jones. Left side Jones. It's deflected. Pelicans leading by 5. Williamson left side. And there's Williamson on the end.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now, here's Vassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Two on the clock. Got it off in time. It's off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago. And this is what Greg Popovich wants to see, guys, playing unselfishly and taking good shots. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Murray out there with McCollum, and it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And here is Murray. Williamson right side. Rebound by Sohan.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team.
Thanks, David. Now here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
Murray.
And there's the pass. He gets it in there. 8 point.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on. Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
.153 left in the fourth. Now, Wembanyama. Unloads from 9, and the jumper is good.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore the other.
Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Paul for 3. That shot off. Murray against Wesley. Shoots from the elbow. Murray, good.
Murray with the bucket.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Passes it. The shot will not fall. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Murray. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Pass to Sohan. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
San Antonio calls timeout.
San Antonio.
They're trailing by 5. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your New Orleans dancers.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's Vassell. Out to the right wing. Paul looking around. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Can't knock in the 3. The pass. Here's Vassell. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.